Karens and soft sits and poster sevens. Oh my. Rack focus. Hey everyone, Johnny O from the Plot Hole here. I want to welcome all of my new subscribers. I sure hope you have some fun today. Today we have two dum-dums for you. One is a Karen who needs to vent, and the other is a First Amendment frauditor who thinks that Poster 7 gives him carte blanche to record wherever he wants. Well, I guess we might as well jump into this one feet first.
Why are you filming in here, sir?
Just documenting the post office, man. That's it. This ain't the first post office I've been in, guys.
Well, I'm sorry, but they put out regulations.
No, it's not. Okay.
Take pictures.
All right.
That's what we do.
Okay. You got to do what you got to do, man.
That's right.
There's the guy's name right here.
Is anyone else hearing Carl from Sling Blade every time he moves?
For now, they're going to call people with guns because I got a camera. If this space is publicly accessible, I'm allowed to come and film. Done in about 2 minutes, but y'all want to tell me I can't do something? That's fine. Hey, that's your right to film, to take pictures. First Amendment. Freedom of press. Y'all ever heard of that?
But Bubba Joe, you ain't press. You just a dummy with a camera and way too much unemployment. I mean, way too much time on his hands.
Now you're telling lies. He's on the phone telling the police lies. Wow. I'm gonna have to go live on this one, I think. We'll see.
The postmaster doesn't want you to come back in.
It don't matter what they want. If the First Amendment says I can do this.
Okay.
So I suggest they learn the law.
Okay, but you're threatening. She said that
I'm not threatening nobody. No, ma'am. They lied through their teeth. I got it all on film.
Okay.
I didn't threaten nobody.
She just said that you were threatening.
They lied.
And the female customers that were in
They
there.
lied. They want nobody in there a while ago. I held the door open for an old lady and walked out.
Okay.
They lying like a.
I think people get uncomfortable with the camera.
Well, they own them all day, everywhere. You got yours on? Okay,
Sure.
good.
Always.
And your name?
Tutor.
Who, you got a badge number?
I did.
Can I get it first?
It's right there. Yeah.
Oh, come on. You can't just say it 173.
Yep.
You can't. It's not hard to say.
You get your tattoos here, man?
In Spring Lake.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're not prison tattoos.
No, I have to wear long sleeves because I have.
I understand.
So,
I understand.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm good.
Right. But no, I mean, I'm sure. I don't know if I was at Spring Lake post office day before yesterday.
Okay. You making like
Man,
a documentary or
man
something?
freaked out.
or-
I just filmed government facilities. This ain't the only one I've come to.
I'm leaving that sophomore joke alone.
Is there no reason behind it? You just do it because you want to?
I just post them on YouTube.
Okay. So what's your name then? You know mine, so what's yours?
Good citizen.
That's not who I'm talking to.
I'm a good citizen, man. I mean, that's all I'm gonna give you right now. This is not a stop and ID state.
I mean, I just wanted to know who I'm talking to, so. Okay.
Hey, dummy. She didn't ask for your ID. You frauded her. Sure do like to fish, don't you?
Like I said, I mean, I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but I would look into it. They're supposed to have a poster, a thing on the plaque on the wall. It's called Poster 7. It explains who can come in and do what.
Okay.
Photography and journalists can go in there and film the corridors, hallways. I mean, you know what I'm saying? As long as
So
they...
that you understand why people feel uncomfortable. Correct.
That ain't my problem if they feel uncomfortable, though. I mean, I can't go around
Well,
thinking
I'm gonna
everybody feels
I'm going
uncomfortable.
to go in and talk to the clerk for a minute. And I'll be
But
back.
like I said, she lied through her teeth.
Okay.
So I'm going to go in there and catch her in this lie.
Well, you stay out here for a minute. You're going to talk to this officer right here, and I'm going to go inside.
All right,
Okay?
well, all right, whatever. Morning.
Morning,
Who am I talking to?
Officer Delgado.
Say that one more time.
Delgado.
Delgado.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
badge number 474. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. How's going to be your service today, sir?
I didn't ask for no help.
Okay. So what seems to be the problem? Why are we here?
I don't have a problem.
You don't have a problem?
Nope.
Okay.
Excuse me, Miss Police, could you inside get out?
Yes, sir. One moment.
I appreciate it.
I'll be right back with you, sir. Don't go nowhere, please.
That's it.
And this is where I like to play what's wrong with this picture. And we're supposed to trust this dummy's interpretation of Poster 7?
Ma'am, I want to know why you lied on the phone to the police, said I was intimidating and scaring y'all.
You are.
And talking junk. I mean, I won't do none of that. So why you lying? Everybody's going to see this. Everybody.
Gail, hey.
Lying through your damn teeth. You shouldn't do that, man. You're going to get me hemmed up with the damn police for a lie. Sir, can I help you?
Yes, sir. Hi, sir. I'm the postmaster.
There
I'm
you
Tony
go.
Cuevas.
Telling lies. They was all lying on the phone.
Floor, please.
Lying. That's all they did was lie. I went in there.
You don't have the right to take photos.
I do have a right to be here. Yes, I do. You need to read up on it because you're sadly mistaken.
You educate us. How about that?
You're supposed to have a poster in there, a poster 7. Look it up.
Does that make you
That's
do
your
with coming
explanation?
It does have all to do with this film right here.
You don't have the right to
There's
come
a
in
big
the
old paragraph about photography inside of a government facility. Yes.
So go ahead and quote that verbatim.
I ain't gotta quote it. They
You
can
ain't
look
gotta-
it up.
you ain't
I'm not
gotta quote
going.
it.
They can
I
learn.
mean, you're trying to educate us on something, correct, sir?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay,
I know.
so
that.
if you're going to educate
I
us,
don't know
wouldn't
it
be
word
best
for
if you
word.
know-
It's best to look it
Do
up.
you have a
I don't
pamphlet
have
of
it
any
with
sort?
me. No.
Well, I mean, for
There's
future
computers
references,
everywhere.
you should probably.
Well, I mean, it
Have
ain't my
one
job
on
to do their
I
job.
mean, is it your job to come and harass people? At their
I'm not
place of
harassing
business?
nobody.
Okay.
See, that's the thing. I
Okay.
never harassed nobody. I walked in there. I was filming. That was it.
Okay.
Seeing as how Tweedledum here doesn't know Poster 7, let's do his self-appointed job for him. Photographs for news purposes may be taken in entrances, lobbies, foyers, corridors, or auditoriums when used for public meetings, except where prohibited by official signs or security force personnel or other authorized personnel or a federal court order or rule. Other photographs may be taken only with the permission of the local postmaster or installation head. Ooh, yeah. The clerk said no. The clerk's manager said no. And the postmaster said no.
And did they ask you to leave?
Several times
Okay. And because you just didn't want to?
because I don't got to.
You don't got to?
I don't gotta.
On a federal building, you don't got to.
No,
Okay.
because I'm allowed to go in there and
What's your
film. Good citizen.
What's your name?
Good
An officer of the
citizen.
law is asking you what did you
This
write
is not a stop and ID state, dude. Don't try that shit on me.
Okay.
Are you crazy?
Do you have your ID?
Yeah, well, I got it. You're
Can I
not
get it?
getting it
Why not?
because this is not a stop and
So
ID
you want to
state.
know who I am, but I can't know who you
You're
are.
a servant. I ain't. You work for me. I don't work for you.
I don't work for you. I work for the city.
You work for me then.
No,
Who pays you? Who
I
pays
work-
your salary?
I work for the city.
Taxes, right?
I work for the city.
Taxes, correct?
Okay.
Now you're gonna get all shitty on me because I'm trying to educate everybody,
I'm not
and you
getting-
don't like it.
No, sir.
Yes,
What I was
yes,
asking
it
you
is.
to do is to quote verbatim. If you want to.
I don't know the exact
No,
words, but I just know.
Okay.
How about that? I'm not doing your job
So
and your job
what
and
I
your
was
job.
encouraging you to do is that if you want to educate people, you should probably have.
I will print it up and
material.
put some in my back pocket if that's what I need to do.
That'd be great.
Yeah,
That's all I'm asking.
but I mean you can look it up
Okay.
just like that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
What's the
I'd be
title?
I'd be doing your job.
What's the post?
It's called Poster 7.
Poster 7.
Yes.
Who makes that?
The Homeland Security.
Homeland Security.
Yes.
Poster 7.
Yes.
Okay, I'll
Please,
be right back.
please educate yourself.
You were downtown, weren't you?
I was.
Okay.
Yes. I was, and I'm gonna go to the rest of them too.
I just don't understand the purpose behind it.
The purpose is I can do it.
The purpose is to get YouTube views. I mean, come on. We get it. Just be honest. I mean, the reason why I cover soft sits and frauditors and science deniers and Karens is because you guys like to point and laugh at dumb. At least I'm honest about it. You should be too. Seriously, you frauditors talk about protecting people's rights, but what have you really done other than shove your camera into someone's face? Which is counterproductive to what you're trying to accomplish. What uniforms have you put on? What classes have you taught? Unfortunately, this one doesn't end in silver bracelets or a ride on the electric choo-choo train. I don't know why I call it a choo-choo train like I'm some sort of 12-year-old, but I got a bonus Karen for you, so let's do that instead.
Oh boy. I'm gonna let this sit for just a second. Friends, we need to be sharing this far and wide. I have received messages, Snapchat screenshots, posts, and texts from friends who are at Creek High School, and their children are in the class. So there's a few things going on. I'll start with the first one being is one of the English honors teachers at Timber Creek is transitioning from a man to a woman. Then the second one is there has been a teacher that has been put on administrative leave for refusing to take down a BLM, Black Lives Matter flag in their classroom. And they state that there was another teacher that has a, Blue Lives Matter flag with a blue line in it supporting our police officers. And they're stating if they can do that, they can have a BLM flag.
Oh boy, Karen here sure has a problem. Yes, I agree that if the school doesn't have a problem with one political statement, then it shouldn't have a problem with another political statement. I say take them both down if they're just going to be points of contention or points for people to complain about. Get rid of them both.
They have refused to do that, and now children for the school are stating that tomorrow is a blackout day. They're basically sending stuff, and students who are not wearing black are being bullied. They will be bullied and ridiculed. So I have friends of mine that are scared to send their children to school tomorrow because of what is going on. This is absolutely crazy. I am not calling out the teachers by name. I am not saying anything about teachers. But guys, this is ridiculous. Trevor, I appreciate that. And you have my full support running for judge. So I am so thankful. It is very scary, the days and times that we are living in, but your children better start standing up for what's right, and you better be educating them on what's going on because they're all being affected. I'll start with the fact that kids in the middle school and high school were receiving sheets on pronouns and stating that they need to be non-discriminatory. My son came home saying that he knows someone who's a non-binary person. And I was sitting here saying, are they a female or are they a male? And he said, well, they look like a female. We said, well, what bathroom do they go into? He's like, well, I don't follow them around the school, so I don't know. I just know that they identify as non-binary.
Why are bigoted fools always so obsessed with bathrooms? Karen, this is a teachable moment. Let's see if you pass the test. Though I have my doubts.
And I said, how are you raised? He responds, I'm a Christian. I said, yep. What does God teach you? There's a man and there's a woman. That's it. There's nothing in between. So, guys, I don't know what's going on in your districts, in your schools, or anything, but this is happening in my home city. This is happening at the high school that my son will go to next year, as of right now, zoned for. And I am literally on the verge already. We're not even a week into school, and I am on the heavy verge of trying to plan out for my child to go to a different high school.
Well, good luck with that. As I live in the same area as this particular Karen, I can tell you this, that all the schools in the area and pretty much the state are teaching inclusion. Oh, the horror.
And I'm highly contemplating a different district if things don't change. We have implemented things that are absolutely insane, and they are drastically affecting our children in a negative way. It is causing nothing but division, and it's causing hate, and it's so wrong.
Karen, you and people like you are what's causing the division and the hate. Look, I'm not telling you that you have to be gender fluid. All I'm simply saying is that maybe it's none of your business if someone else is. Be who you are. Stop trying to dictate to other people what they can or can't be, how they choose to identify themselves, or what they really are. I mean, it's none of your business. It doesn't affect you in any way, shape, or form. We get it. Gender fluidity isn't for you. But newsflash, the universe doesn't revolve around Karen.
We know for facts now that BLM and Antifa were nothing but riotous groups that caused problems and violence. There is nothing standing up for racial justice with those. I'm sorry, but you can take that fact for what it's worth, because it is. I am not racist. I have so many African American, Asian American, Indian American, white friend, like anybody. I do not see race. I see the love of God in people, and that is what I instill into my children. But you are not going to be parading around BLM flags, Antifa flags, or anything like that, and trying to compare it to supporting our police officers for what they've gone through in the past few years.
All right, this is a tough one. We're going to leave out the Black Lives Matter, the Antifa, and the police stuff, seeing as how this is an overly controversial subject and a conversation that can't be had via YouTube video. We all have our opinions and feelings about those certain topics. Let's instead take a look at the whole "I'm not racist" comment. What are the most commonly used statements by people who are closeted racists? If you said, I have black friends or white friends or whatever racial term you want to put in before friends, and I don't see race, then you'd be correct. If you categorize your friends based on race and then proceed to tell me that you don't see race, you might be a liar and a borderline racist.
My father was a police officer. I am very, very much a Blue Lives Matter and support police. I don't discriminate against any friend of any race or color. I love everyone equally and for who they are, but I refuse to support a group that does nothing but riot and violence and has caused nothing but damage to our society to create division. This is not okay, and this is not right, and we need to start standing up for ourselves, informing our children and giving our children a voice. Do not allow your children to be bullied. Do not allow them to be singled out because of something. And I think it's ridiculous that people are scared to send their children to school because of what's going on about ridicule and bullying. If that happens, there better be some serious reports and police officers there, because this is not okay. So I'm informing all of y'all. I hope you guys know what's going on in your communities and you're staying involved to stand up for it. But I just wanted to give everyone a clear depiction of what's going on, and in the comments I will post some of the screenshots that I have of what's going on. So God bless you guys, and I'll be sending some emails to the school board today. So y'all take care, be blessed.
Oh no, Karen is going to send some emails. I like how she's against singling out people, all the while singling out teachers that she doesn't agree with. Typical Karen. All right, that's enough fun for one day. If you enjoyed yourself, do me a favor, like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel grow. I want to send a special shout out to all of my channel members, all of my patrons, all the people who bought shirts, everyone who's left me a comment, everyone who's interacted with the show in some way, shape, or form. You guys are the reason why I continue to make these videos. That and I have fun doing it. Anyway, as always, I'm Johnny O, and I do believe you know what time it is. What time is it? That's right. Finger guns, baby.